Hi, this is Jared Polak, founder of Entre Results, author of Entre Balance and Entre Business. Looking forward to another awesome podcast today. Listen, imagine for a moment you're at your favorite sporting event, whatever that sporting event may be. And imagine if you arrive at the event and the game's going on, and then you realize that they're actually not keeping score during the game. How frustrated would that make you? How much less of an enjoyable experience would that be without keeping score? And that's a quick analogy we're going to use today in terms of the game of business. And we'll use football as an example just because it's football season right now. In football, you have a scoreboard with points for each side, and that is who determines who wins and loses the game. But also in football, there are other little things that we measure or we track along the way. And if our favorite team is successful in these certain key areas, then most likely we will score a certain amount of points, or most likely we'll prevent the other team from scoring a certain amount of points. For example, if we have a high amount of yards per carry or yards per pass, if we on offense or defense eliminate penalties, if we on defense force interceptions or fumbles, or if on defense we prevent the other team from marching down the field or having very many yards per carry, most likely over the period of the entire game, if we're very successful at tracking and preventing those little metrics in football, then most likely at the end of the game, the score will be in our favor. It's not guaranteed, but it's most likely based on the little numbers. Now, in business, it's the exact same thing. In business, we have a certain scoreboard that you can create for your business. A lot of times, the ultimate scoreboard, the ultimate win or loss that some businesses use is net profit. What is the bottom line? Are we profitable? Or perhaps it's cash in the bank. Are we actually generating cash? Some companies, the score might be about revenue or gross profit. Is different depending on the business. However, here's the even more important key. Along the way, there are smaller metrics that we need to track and shoot for. And if we are successful in these smaller metrics, then most likely we are going to be able to have a good profit or good cash in the bank at the end of the day. So for example, some metrics that you could track might be a number of qualified leads created per month. And we know that if we create a certain amount of qualified leads per month, then most likely at the end of the day, we will be profitable. Or it might be the amount of sales, meaningful conversations we have on the sales side. Perhaps, operationally, it might be the efficiency of the labor force. So we track the amount of efficiency per hour of labor. And we know that our expenses will be decreased the more efficient we are, which could make us more profitable. It might be as simple as tracking the amount of new clients or a specific amount of new clients per week, per month that we gain that's ultimately going to lead to winning the game. And so what I want to encourage us all to do is to look at business in a fun way, in a competitive way, in a game, and not only track the end score, but also begin measuring and tracking and figuring out what are the things we need to measure or track in our business, the little things that when we're successful with those little things, it'll ultimately lead to a healthy profit or healthy cash or whatever winning the game looks like for us. Go out and take some action on this and have a better than amazing day.